Hello students. Today we are going to learn how to make dashboard in the Excel. Now to save time I have put many things but I will tell you how to go about to make all these things. It is very easy. Now we are having Excel. So I've taken some data over here that is some key performance like sales, what is the percentage of achievement, actual versus target, like 1,000 rupees or dollars the company has achieved out of 4,000, that is 25% achievement. So the profit is also there, and then customer satisfaction is also there, sales figures for 12 months, and then region wise sales, and this is satisfaction in percentage in terms of speed, quality, hygiene, service, availability, and so on. And here are some contact details. The first thing is like, suppose I don't want this particular, I want the cells to be removed. I'll go to home. I mean, the borders to be removed. I'll make it no border. So now you can see that border is gone. Other thing is I can color this particular things. I've already put some things which are visible. I will tell you how these things have come. Again, I will go to home. I can color it to some any color you want. Let me take a dark blue. So now suppose this particular first column is colored. Now some symbols are over here. I want to put one more symbol over here. For example, it is for say uh, we can uh, we can use some particular chain like Burger King. Okay, so I'll go to insert and I want to insert a picture, and that also by online. I want a Burger King logo. Burger King. You can use any company for that matter. So I have got over here this particular logo. Try to keep it squarish. Yeah, I can take this one and say insert. I can reduce the size and I can put it over here. Now, for example, I also want this particular thing I don't want. I want to remove this. That's it. Okay. Just for example, you can take anything. Okay. Now this thing has come. For another example, let us insert question mark, online pictures, question mark. So let me say select this one. So I've got it over here. I will reduce the size and I can put it over here. So I'm not changing it now. I'm just keeping the original, but I'm just telling you how these symbols have come. Now, for example, this particular symbol, I want to link it with the home page. This is the home page dashboard. So what I will do is I will right click, I will go to the link, and I want dashboard to be associated with this particular logo. I will say OK. Now, for example, I'm over here. I suppose I'm over here. I will just click it. So because it is already in the home page, I will again use some other ones. Yeah, this one. Now, okay. Now what you have to do is everywhere you have to do the same thing. Like for example, let me select this. Control C. It's not getting selected. Okay. Yeah. Copy. And let me put this over here also. So everywhere you have to do the linkage, like every page. Now we are in inputs. Previously I was in the dashboards. Now I'm in inputs. Again for this particular picture, again I will edit the link and make it to dashboard and say OK. Again I go to inputs. See, if I go to inputs, if I click this thing, it is going to the dashboard. But sometimes you have to again insert the link if it is not working in all the sheets. If it is working, it's okay. Like I have put this, I'm in inputs, I click it, it will go to the dashboard. So it's working. It has to be interactive. For example, email. I want to click this email. Let me remove link. Now again, I have removed the link. I add this particular link over here. And I will put the email address. For example, my email address is Neeraj291219 @gmail.com. Say OK. Now if I click it, it should go to my Gmail. See, or whatever mail you have. So it is opening, right? That is a good thing. So like this, I want to make everything interactive. If I click this, it is going to the context detail. So I put this particular location in this link. So this is interactive now. Other thing now I want to tell you is how to make these information, or I would say metrics. For example, I will make the first matrix. How you have to make it? You have to take the percentage, 2%, 25% is achievement. That means 75% is remaining. Now you have to go to insert. Again, you have to go to the charts. You have to insert the chart. Go to all charts. Select by, and from there you select the donut. So you can see that 25%. I will just say OK. If you are going over here, it is saying 25%, and this is 75%, which is not achieved. 25% is achieved. Now, again, I want to, change the color. I want to make it better. So once you select this, you have to select it again. And then you right click and change the color, say some dark color. So I have changed it. Now it's looking better. Other thing I can do is, again I select and go to format data series, and I can change the size of the hole. You can see this. Now I want to keep it little. Oh yeah, it's looking okay. Now what I do is I want this 25% to come in between this. So I will go to insert, again shapes. The first box, text box, I select and put it in between. Now once I do this, it's blinking inside the text box. I go to the formula bar over here, and then I write equal to, and I select, I want 25% to be displayed here. So I select 25% and press enter. Now this has become interactive. For example, I change it to say 2000. See, the percentage has changed and the chart has also changed. So let me put it back to 1000 so that there's a clear distinction. Now this thing is made. Now I can copy this, Control X I can do, or Control X, yeah, Control X, and then Control V. Now it has come over here. So like this I have brought it here over here, and I can easily put wherever I want. Like this I have done for everything. And also this is a one box, this is another box, and this is another box. So there are 3 4 boxes that you can do it yourself. The main idea is how this 25% remains interactive, and how to change the color and shape, size, not shape, the size of the hole, and things like that. I think that like this you can do it for all. Like this I've done for this, and this. A second thing now I want to tell you is about this line graph, how to make this. Again, I go to inputs. So we go to the sales figure and we select this particular data. And then I insert, again go to all charts, and we have a line chart over here, or you can go to all charts and you can go to line chart, and this is the line chart, and then we select OK. Now the problem in this particular chart is, first I don't want this chart title, I don't need it. It's become big now. The problem is the area where you want the focus is very, congested, or it is compressed. So what I do is that you can see this, our lines are between 150 to 250. So what I do, I will select this, right click, format axis, and I know my data is from 150 to 250. So I make minimum not 0, 150. I make minimum 150 and then press enter. Now see, you can see it is showing quite nicely everything. And that's it. Now it is showing it's better off. Then again I do Control X and I can put it over here. Wherever I want, I can just put it. I can drag it wherever you want. So this is also done. I've shown you these 3 similar ones. I have shown you this. Now we're going to see this particular plot. Now for example, I want to show satisfaction over here. Customer satisfaction. I will select it. Again insert, chart, and all charts. We can go to the radar chart and I can select this particular chart and say OK. Now the problem is we don't want it to look very congested for complex for a customer. I just delete, we don't need this. I don't need score. It's looking better. Now I want to highlight this particular line because it is showing the data. What I do is I select it and format data series. Okay, let me see. Yeah, width is there. I can increase the width because I want to show this particular data prominently. That's all about. And then I will just control X and then control V. And now you can see that I have already, okay. See, my data is, my plot is here. I can reduce the size. I can stock. I can just take it wherever you want. And this is another. So I've shown you donut, I've shown you line, I've shown you radial. Now I'll show you the geographical part. Let me tell you this also. So we have country-wise data over here. Again, insert, plot this particular graph and say okay. I don't want any title over here. And see, you can see that you can see the figures also. Like for Brazil, it is value is coming. For Argentina, the value is coming. So it's quite interactive. Again, I don't, yeah, it's not doing. Control X, and I can just put it where I want. So you have to just put the cursor over here because this, I think, does not move. Others are moving, yeah. But this one, maybe there's some trick. Yeah, it's moving. So this can also move and we can put wherever you want. And it's quite interactive. The figures are shown for data wherever it is available. So all this I've told you. So guys, in this particular dashboard, we have sales, we have profit, we have some customer satisfaction, then time series on sales, and then geographically the data is there. So this is just a sample, and also it is interactive, you know. If I click it over here, like for example, I want to go to the main home page. If I click it is coming. If I want to go for emails, I click it, it will come. If I want to open the mail, see here the mail is not clicking because I have not linked it in contacts. But if I go to dashboard, if I go to email, it's clicking. So everywhere you have to link it, every sheet. Here you have not linked, it's not showing. Nothing is, it's not, the hand is not coming because I have not linked it on this sheet. But if I go here, it is coming. If I click, it will open the mail. See, it's opening. So like this is an interactive dashboard. So because this is the old one, if I, otherwise it will show the updated. So all these are there. And data you can take from anywhere, but you should show like it should have some, you know, actionable insights. Every dashboard should be information, it should give information so that the management can take some action. They can see where the sales is less, where the cost is more, where the profit is less, where the customer satisfaction is less, which area is having less sales, high sales, which is a problem area, actionables. Make some, you know, like a small case, small story behind your data. and then you have to present your dashboard to your customer or to your teacher. So this is all about dashboard, and I wish you all good luck for your internal assessment.